What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up! Hey man, Random Reacts back at it again. Hey man, something on my recommended. I just felt like, hey, just put the cameras on, fire up, man. We're gonna get back into that phase where we just react to random stuff I see on my recommended like we've been doing, you know what I'm saying, since we started this thing. But hey man, we got, for the first time, we reacted to Ryan Mitchell 2. I don't know if he has Ryan Mitchell 1, because would it make sense? You know, he has 2, so then maybe he starts out with 1. But anyway, he said, I asked ages 1 through 100 their biggest regret. One thing that is a beautiful thing about life is that you can learn every single day. You know what I'm saying? There's always opportunities for you to learn new things and different wisdom every day. And I always love taking like the best advice from like people, especially that are like, you know, 20, 30 years older and stuff, and they just have all these different life experiences and stuff that you can probably avoid, or you know, maybe try to do so you can be on the good path and everything. So let's see what everybody's talking about here. Check it out.
Biggest regrets, from those with zero responsibilities and life experience to some who have been alive for over a century.
Okay. Wow.
But first, what does a 1-year-old regret? What's your biggest regrets? Oh, he's taking up the mic for this one. What's your biggest regrets? I didn't mean to come off that strong.
Do you wish you didn't pee on the floor?
I haven't went here in a liar. I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, I thought I didn't do a funny joke. There's chickens and I threw a rock at one.
You threw a rock at a chicken?
What?
You're on demon mode.
I am 7 years old, and my biggest regret is not listening to my mom.
You gotta have something. No regrets. Nice.
Probably existing. I don't want to be here.
Ages 1 to 10 were...
No, yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Nice.
Probably existing. I don't want to be here.
I don't know if she's joking just for like the clip or whatever, but bro, like her parents need to like check that out, man. Mental health is everything, and mental health exists in all ages. That's not actually funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Ages 1 to 10 were actually kind of concerning, but now the next ages are going to school and may learn and face more consequences to their actions.
One time I yelled at my mom and she didn't talk to me for a very long time.
That's all she did, bro? Yo, I'm getting a whooping from the belt, back scratcher. Let me try to yell, okay.
Money on some games? Going on zero gravity today.
Why?
Because my head feels like it's gonna pop off.
I have a lot, but I don't know if I remember all of it.
Caring what other people think.
Biggest regret, not going to private school sooner. I guess it's like the academics were like so much better than the kids that I get to hang out with now. I'm very blessed to hang out with the kids that I hang out with, so.
Moving here, I don't know. I've let a lot of people like walk over me and just being too like shy and just not like expressing myself enough, I guess.
Yeah. Not doing as well in middle school.
Getting back with my ex when I was like 17 years old.
What do you do?
They like basically cheated on me.
Despite being teenagers, the answers have gotten a little more serious, but what regrets could result from what some call the best time of a person's life? What's your biggest regret?
Not researching the college I went to school. I didn't like look at the Reddit. Not having the confidence to do the things I wanted to do, like holding yourself back, because I feel like you could do so much more, but you're like, I'm so anxious and scared.
Biggest regret? I don't know, probably crashing my car into the side of a highway.
Okay.
Biggest regret, downloading Tinder. I met a guy on there and he really f***ed me up.
Getting to that age, you know?
Yeah, we'll say not finishing college.
Okay. How long did you go there for?
Like 2 years.
Wow.
Why'd you leave?
Cause I had a offense and I lost all my financial aid.
I would have to say not speaking
like
up
he's
for
still
myself.
on him,
I
Travis.
very much was a pushover for a lot of my life, and it just kind of got me in a lot of situations that I didn't want to be in.
Not taking a leap of faith when I wanted to.
My biggest regret is not coming to America sooner.
I don't think I have one, because I learned from everything that I went through. And after the dust settles and you reflect, you're like, it was important I went through that.
My biggest regret? Dyeing my hair red.
Well, I guess the fun is over now, but let's see what people in their 30s regrets now entering a life of independence and responsibility.
I mean, if I was choosing a career path again, I would probably choose something different. Should have been writing earlier.
Biggest regret? Not having him sooner.
Maybe not finishing college.
Why do you leave?
Had a baby.
What's your biggest regret? Drinking too much.
No regrets tattooed on me.
Oh my god!
No!
I don't regret anything, actually.
Being afraid of stuff, like afraid to make changes in your life.
Not finishing school early.
What's your biggest regret?
None.
No regrets?
Nah. Yeah, everything been a lesson thus far.
Yeah.
Hey, right here, like, that's actually, he's spitting right here. He's spitting right here. You know what I'm saying? There is a saying that a very wise man once said back in the day: live life with no regrets. Everything happens for a reason, whether good or bad. You learn from everything.
You know what I mean? I gotta live through it.
Y'all not hearing them
There
though.
have been some
Y'all not hearing that last
so
one.
far. Once you enter your 40s, you become at risk of a midlife crisis.
I don't think I could say that on video.
Having kids.
What? Doing too many drugs.
Oh, that scared me. Doing too many.
There's many.
Many? Too many to just name one?
Probably. Stay young, guys.
Probably the way I raised kids early on.
Well, not moving in love earlier in my life. Moving out of fear more than moving out of love.
Right, so you wish you had just done the things you're passionate about?
Or just moving in
Damn,
love.
thinking about it, yo, this guy's goated for actually doing a video like this. Cause I imagine like how long it took to just go around asking people like their age and stuff, like to just make sure they fit the category so they can continue.
Period. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have done that more than anything. Because I was living in fear, and it caused me to make a lot of bad decisions in my life and perceive things in a different way than I would if I was moving out of love.
You know, life is short, and there's people in our lives. You know, you want to let the small things go and just continue to forgive and love.
Not getting into working for nonprofit earlier. I worked in television for 15 years.
Right.
And never felt good about it.
I don't have regrets.
Not living in New York City long enough. My biggest regret was not going overseas when I was in college.
Not moving abroad for my master's degree.
By now, your earlier life decisions would have led you to your life at 50, which was starting to get me some much more deep answers.
My biggest regret was not dating. I never got married, and I got beautiful children, but it's like you can make children and not be produced.
Not taking my time. I rushed through high school, I rushed through college. I'm a news journalist, so I rushed into a career. I would have taken it a little slower, taken my time. After college, I would have traveled Europe for a year and then started my career.
What's your biggest regret?
This interview.
How old are you?
It's too late, Meg. Not joining the NBA.
Not joining the NBA. Were you good at basketball?
I'm 6'7". What do you think?
I had a beer or alcohol before the interview. I failed.
Oh, like a job interview.
Yeah, job interview.
Oh, hey, you learned from it.
I don't have any regrets at the moment.
I don't know if I have a regret.
Not traveling around the world earlier in life.
Well, I should have maybe stayed in college when I was in, but I made up for it.
What did you do to make up for it?
I became an investor.
Got any investments that you...
Out of the ashes rises the phoenix.
Okay,
Yeah.
so buy the dip. After possibly partying, working, and caring for children for the last 60 years, most people will have retired and now have a lot of time to think about their past life choices and decisions.
Dealing with the wrong people and getting out, like when you feel like you should get out, but you don't because you think that it'll change.
Like a relationship, you mean?
Yeah, a relationship.
Her locks are fire, bro.
Because you think that it'll change.
Those are very great quality locks right there.
Like a relationship, you mean?
Nice.
Yeah, relationship.
Not painting because I had to raise kids.
No, I didn't go to university, but I should have.
My biggest regret is that my mother, when I applied for university, checked the box accountant instead of architect.
My biggest regret that how it's gonna be your future.
Oh, okay. So you think I'm gonna get into trouble?
Well,
Or just our generation?
I hope not.
Don't worry about me.
Study something that would have given me a bigger opportunity in life. Rossi and David Bowie in Berlin in 1977.
I don't have regrets.
Don't have any regrets.
69. Not spending more time with the kids when they were growing up.
Now at 70 years old, most people's path has been set. Anything they could have done, they likely can't do anymore, which could lead to some strong reflections.
7.
What's your biggest regret?
I didn't do a lot of things while I was young.
Anything specific?
You didn't become a billionaire.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Damn.
I don't have any.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, personally, me, the relationship would have been over. Yo.
Specific?
You didn't become a billionaire.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Damn.
Right?
I don't
Damn. Yo,
have
how do
any
you
ways I would
take
change
this?
some of the ways that I raised my kids.
It's only my third time in New York.
None. Not doing more crazy things when I was younger. I did crazy things, but not enough.
And you're not doing as much crazy things nowadays?
You don't have the energy.
What age do you think you stop feeling that energy at?
75.
75?
That's right.
Just like hits you like a wall.
You hit it exactly.
I'm almost there.
I didn't take better care of my teeth.
I have things that I regret, but then I forgave them. so I don't feel like I have things to regret.
I have to say I don't have regrets.
None?
I see them as learning experiences.
Right.
That I did not become a teacher.
Now, beating the average life expectancy, what would someone who's been alive for 80 years do differently or regret from their entire life?
I look back and things look much sweeter than they did then. I don't want to regret. I don't want to feel bad about all the bad things I did.
I regret not having children.
Right. Was there a reason you didn't have them at the time? Or?
Get married.
The biggest regret is that I couldn't play shortstop for the New York Yankees.
I have none.
None?
None.
I was an officer in the Marine Corps. That was really a wonderful experience, and I finished up after my 3-year commitment. I should have stayed in.
I can't really think of what it might be. Yeah, I think when you're younger, you expect a lot more from yourself. You're more critical of yourself. I think as you get older, you kind of have to take it easier on yourself.
I don't have one.
I don't
Patriot
really
fan.
have anything that I regret.
That would be mine.
Despite living for almost a century, most people started to become more content with the decisions they've made, and I was more than curious to hear the biggest regrets from the small few living over 90 years old.
I'm sorry I got married so young, got married at 18. That was a big regret. So got divorced and had 2 children to raise by myself.
My biggest regret, I guess, would be when I went to college and I didn't pay attention.
My biggest regrets were probably because I didn't explain to the children about my life until they got older.
Not really. Life is not easy. Life is what you make it.
What's your biggest regret?
It takes a lot of thought because I don't think I have one.
I don't think I would either. Now that I think about it, choose what you want to do and work appropriately together.
And you'll have no regrets that way. Almost everyone with the most life experience said they had the least regrets, an outcome I never expected.
I can't think of anything right now.
Biggest regret is not continuing my education. I went as far as high school.
I can't think of anything right now that I say, I wish I had done and I had never done. No regrets.
I got no regrets.
No regrets?
I got no regrets whatsoever. My greatest responsibility right now is to be a good example of faith. Help them whenever you can. Always be truthful and honest, and you'll never have any regrets.
Hey, man, this is actually a very inspirational video, man. If you guys want to see more content from Ryan Mitchell, let me know.